Hello everyone, you're welcome to Mathematics Tour. In this video, I will solve paper 2 of Cambridge Primary Checkpoint written in October 2023. This is paper 2, calculator is allowed, unlike paper 1. If you are seeing this channel for the first time, please kindly subscribe to the channel by clicking the subscribe button. Also, hit the notification bell to receive notification anytime I upload a new video. Like, comment and share this video. Let's jump into the first question. Write 2.3 hours in minutes. So to convert from minutes to hours, you have to divide by 60, and to undo that, that's the opposite side, that is from hours to minutes, then you multiply by 60. So we can easily say 2.3 hours, so will be equals to 2.3 times 60 minutes now. So if you do this, this will give you the answer directly, since you have calculator. Calculator is allowed, so that will give you 138 minutes. Okay, so you may want to split it down again. Okay, so let's write the answer here. Alternatively, you can say 2.3 hours is the same thing as 2 hours plus 0.3 hour. Okay, so to convert them to minutes, so this will be 2 multiplied by 60, so that is a minute. Then this will be 0.3 times 60 as well. So of course, 2 times 60 will give you 120 minutes. Then 0.3 times 60, of course, that will give you 18. Okay, so if you add them together, so this will be 138 minutes. Okay, so for students that are below average, okay, so this can easily help them. Okay, so let's go to question 2. Write a number in each box to make the statement correct. Okay, so this is the same as 2 divided by 5. Okay, so question 3. Write the name of a regular polygon with rotational symmetry of order 3. So look at it here. Regular, it means equal. A regular polygon means a polygon that has equal sides. Okay, so for a regular polygon to have rotational symmetry of order 3, that means it must have 3 equal sides. Okay, so a shape or a regular polygon that has 3 equal sides is an equilateral triangle. So you can just write the answer here: equilateral triangle. Okay, so let's go to the next question. That will be question 4. Question 4. Ahmed translates a shape on a square grid. Take this sign for all the statements that are always true. The new shape is the same size as the original shape. Yes, that is correct. Then the new shape is a rotation of the original. No. The new shape is the same shape as the original shape. Yes, that is correct. The new shape covers part of the original shape. That is incorrect. Let's go to question 5. Draw a circle with a radius of 4 centimeters and center at O. Use a ruler and compasses. So we need to pick a pair of compasses. Then we need to pick up a ruler to measure the radius 4 centimeters. So let's grab this here. Then let's pick this. So we need to measure 4 centimeters, center at 0. Then let's expand this to 4 centimeters. Okay, so a little bit. Let's see, 4 centimeters thereabouts. Okay, so this is our 4 centimeters. Then we can now draw the circle. Center at the origin, that is center at O. Okay, so let's scroll up a little bit. Okay, then we can now draw the circle. So we grab this like this and like this. Okay, so that is super easy. So that is a radius of what, 4 centimeters, of radius 4 centimeters. Okay, so and from here to this place, of course, it will surely be 4 centimeters. So let's go to the next question. That will be question 6. Complete the table of equivalent values. So 1 whole 1 over 5 is the same thing as 5 times 1, 5, add 1, 6. So that will be 6 over 5 as an improper fraction. So from here, you can easily use your calculator to do this, or you can do it manually. 6 divided by 5, of course, that will give you 1.2. And as a percentage, 1.2 multiplied by 100%. Of course, you can use your calculator and you can shift the decimal point 2 times, and that will give you 120%. So this is 30%. So 30 over 100. So that will give you 0 cancel 0. So this will give you 0.3 if you divide 3 by 10. And of course, this will give you 3 over 10 as the fraction. So here you have 0.54. So if you multiply by 100%, okay, so it will shift to the front 1, 2. So this will be 54%. Okay, and of course, 54% means 54 over 100. So you can write 54 over 100 here, and you can simplify this further. 2 goes in 54, that will be 27 times over 2 goes in 100, 50. So you can write any of the 2. Okay, so let's go to the next one. So that will be question 7. Point A is plotted on the coordinate grid. So let's set the question. Write the coordinates of point A. So point A, x equals to -3, then y equals to 2. So that will be -3 for x and +2 for y. So that comes first. So x comes first and then y follows. Okay, so part B, plot the point with coordinates 3 over 2, comma, -4. So this is the value of x and this is the value of y. 3 over 2 means 1.5. Okay, so that is the meaning of 3 over 2 in decimal number, as a decimal number. So we just go to where you have x equals to 1.5. So x equals to 1.5 here. And what is the corresponding value of y? -4. So okay, so x equals to 1.5, then -4 will be down here. So this is the location of point B. Let's go to the next question. That will be question 8. Write a common multiple of 12 and 18. So here you can use different methods. Okay, so we can use the first one by multiplying 12 by 18. So divided by the highest common number, okay, in 12 and 18. So that will be 6. So if you do this, this will give you the lowest, the common multiple, okay. So and that will be the lowest, of course. Okay, so this will give you 36. Okay, so because 6 goes in 6 once, 6 goes in 12, that will be 2 times. 2 times 18 will give you 36. So that is one method. So another method is to divide, to use downward division. So you have 12 and 18. So we divide the two simultaneously. So you divide them together. So 2 can go. So you have 6 here. 2 goes in 18, 9. So 2 goes in 6. That will be 3 times. 2 goes in 9, impossible. So you just drop 9. So 3 goes in 3 once. So 3 goes in 9. So that will be 3 times. So 3 goes in 3 once, 3 goes in 3 once. Okay, so this is what you have. So the common multiple will be 2 times 2, 4. 4 times 3, 12, 12 times 3, 36. You still have the same answer. Okay, another method is to write out the multiples of 12, some multiples of 12. So that would be 12. Then the next one will be 12 times 2, 24. The next one will be 12 times 3, 36. The next one will be 12 times 4. That will be 48. So let's write some multiples of 18 as well. 18 times 1, 18. 18 times 2, 36. Okay, since we have a common multiple already, so we can stop here. Otherwise, we have to list. We have to continue. So this will be the common multiple. Okay, so we can use any of these three methods. Okay, of course, if you have a big number, so this method will be time consuming. Okay, and this one will be very easy. Okay, or this method. So part B, write a common factor of 12. So if you want to use downward division, so in this case, this is factor, so you have to divide the numbers separately. So this is 12. So let's divide this. 2 goes in 12, 6. 2 goes in 6, 3 times, and 3 goes in 3 once. Okay, so that means 12 is equals to 2 times 2 times 3. So we can do the same thing for 18. So we have 18 here. So let's divide this separately. 2 goes in 18, 9 times. 3 goes in 9, 3 times. 3 goes in 3 once. So that means 18 is equals to 2 times 3 times 3. So the common factors will be 2 is common here. Then 3 is also common here. So that will be, the common factor will be 2 times 3. And that will be 6. Okay. So the common factor is 6. Let's write the answer here. Alternatively, you can use another method by writing out the multiple factors of 12 and 18 respectively. So this method is super easy when you have a big number, and the other method, if you have a small, or if you have small numbers, okay, so you can still use this method. So factors of 12, okay, will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, and 12. And factors of 18 will be 1, 2, 3, 6, 9, and 18. So of course, the common factor will be 6 here. Okay, so that is another method. Question 9. Oliver predicts that girls have longer names than boys. It assigns 4 questions to investigate his prediction. Tick this sign for the question that is the least helpful for his investigation. What is your name? Okay, this is useful, very useful. How many letters are in your name? Okay, so this is also useful. Is your name long or short? Okay, so this is the least helpful. Okay, so how do you spell your name? So this is also helpful. So the correct answer will be this. So let's go to the next question. Calculate this 2 over 3, add 1 over 4. There are different methods you could use to solve this. So let's use common denominator. So I have 2 over 3. So let's multiply by this 4, the numerator and the denominator by 4, times 4 times 4. Then add 1 over 4. So let's multiply the numerator and the denominator by 3, times 3 times 3. So this will give us 2 times 4, 8 over 2 times 3 times 4, that will be 24, plus 1 times 3, that will be 3 over 4 times 3, that will be, sorry, I wrote 24 here, so this should be 3 times 4, 12, okay, then 4 times 3, 12, so we add these together, so this will be 8 add 3, that will be 11 over 12, okay. So the answer is 11 over 12 as the final answer. Okay, so this is one of the reasons one could make a mistake. So when you are carried away. So let's go to the next question. That will be question 11. Tick the sign for all the shapes that could have an obtuse angle. So Here you could have an obtuse angle, okay, from a scaling triangle. So this is correct. From a rectangle, it is possible because all the four angles are right angles, that is 90 degrees. So it's impossible here. So for a parallelogram, it's possible. For a pentagon, it's possible. So let's go to the next question. That will be question 12. Okay, so complete the statement using the correct word. So in the number 7.419, the 9 represents, okay, the 9 here. So this would be tenths, hundredths, and this would be thousandths. So with th, thousands. Okay, so that would be the correct answer. Question 13, here is a part of a sequence. The sequence continues in the same way. So you have 23, you have 17, you have 11. So this is subtract 6, this is subtract 6. Okay, so draw a ring around all the numbers that are in the sequence. So if you do 11 minus 6, so you should get 5 minus 6, you should get minus 1. So you continue to subtract minus 6, and this will be there. Okay, so this will also be there. Question 14, draw a line to match each number to the correct description. We have 136 tenths. That will be 136 over 10. So this will give us 13.6. Of course, 13.6 informally it can be pronounced as 13.60. Okay, so that means it is greater than 13.56. Okay, because this is not up to 60. Okay, so to say. Okay, but it is wrong to read this as 13.56, and it is wrong to read this as 13.60. But for students that used to get confused, so you can just see this as 13.60. Okay, because you can always add 0 to any decimal number, as into the last digit of any decimal number. So this will make it to be 13.60, which looks like 13.60 informally, and this is 13.56, which can be read as 13.56 informally. Okay, but the best way to read this is 13.6, and this is 13.56, and of course this will be greater than this. So the next one will be 1064. Okay, hundredths, that is 1064 over 100. So the decimal point will shift backward. So this will be 1 and 2. Okay, so this will be 10.664. Of course, it will be mapped to this one as it is less than. Then the next one will be 125th tenths and 42 hundredths. Okay, so 125 tenths is 125 divided by 10. Okay, so this will be equals to 12.5. Okay, then 42 hundredths, okay, will be 42 over 100. Okay, so this will give us 0.42. So if you add the two together, okay, so it will be less than 13.56. We'll map it here. So the next one will be 110 and 75 tenths. Okay, 110 is 10. So plus 75 tenths will be equals to 75, okay, over 10. Okay, so that will be 7.5. So 10 plus 7.5, that will be 17.5. Of course, it will be mapped to this one. And lastly, 110, that will be 10. Okay, plus 40 tenths, that is 40 over 10, that is 0.4. Okay, and 36 hundredths. Okay, so that will be plus 36 divided by 100. Okay, so if you do this, so 110 is 10. Okay, plus 40 tenths will be 4 like this, because 0 will cancel 0. Okay, that is 4. Then plus 3600, that will be 0.36, as the decimal point will shift 2 times backward. Okay, so of course this and this add up to 14, so you don't need to disturb yourself with this. So this will be mapped to this. So let's go to the next question. So that will be question 15. A clock needs one battery to work. So the battery lasts for 6 weeks. That is, one battery will last for 6 weeks. Okay. Then calculate the number of batteries that are needed for the clock to work for 1 year. So there are 52 weeks in a year. So that means 52 divided by 6 will give you the number of batteries you need. Okay, so this will give you about 8 point something. Okay, so approximately 9. So 9 batteries will be needed. So a box contains 30 batteries. These are used in the clock. Write the number of whole weeks that the clock will work. Since you have 30 batteries and a battery can last for 6 weeks, okay, so that will be 180 weeks for the 30 batteries. Here is Carroll diagram that describes some properties of shapes. Okay, so we are interested in this. Draw a ring around the quadrilateral that belongs in the shaded part of the diagram, that is this one here. Okay, so we need a shape that has where diagonals are not the same, okay, do not have the same length, and it does not have parallel sides. Okay, so let's see for rhombus, diagonals are not the same length. For rhombus, it is no. So these diagonals have parallel sides, so rhombus is out. Okay, so trapezium, of course, it has a pair of parallel sides. So parallelogram, of course, it has 2 pairs of parallel sides. Then a kite, it does not have an parallel side, and the diagonals are not the same, okay, in length. Okay, so we circle this. For square, so it has 2 pairs of parallel sides, okay, and the diagonals are equal in length. So kite is the correct option here. Okay, so let's go to the next question. That will be question 17. Here are the first 3 terms of a sequence. Each term is made from the sum of a pair of square numbers. So that means the nth term will be equals to, so a square number will be n squared. Okay, that is 1 squared, 2 squared, 3 squared, 4 squared. So that will be n squared, but it is made from the sum. That means you must have a square number, then you add it together. So you can say n squared plus n squared. This is the n term. But instead of this, you can simply write 2 into n squared. So this will be the nth term. So the sequence continues in this in the same way. Write the 6th number in the sequence. So in this case, it will be 2 into, that means we need the 6th term. So the n is equals to 6. So we're going to have 6 to the power of 2. That will be 6 to the power of 36. And the answer will be 72. So that is the answer to question 17. So 18, here are some numbers. So write each of these numbers in the correct place on the diagram. So here it means a number that is both a square number and a cube number. So that's the middle. And here we have 1 and 64 here, as they are both square numbers and cube numbers. Okay, so this one is gone, so this one is gone. So 5 is not a square number, so it will be outside the 2 circles. 8 is a cube number, so 8 should come here. 20, sorry, I circled the wrong one here, so this is not 16, it should be 64. So 16 is a square number, 16 should come here, and 25 should also come here. Okay, so that is how to fill this. So you have 16 and 25 as square numbers. We have only 8 as a cube number. Then we have 1 and 64 as both cube and square numbers. Okay, so let's go to the next question. That will be question 19. Here is a drawing of a large cube on isometric paper. The large cube is made of 27 smaller cubes. Okay, so let's go down for the question. The 3 shaded cubes are removed. Draw the new shape. Okay, so we want to remove this, this, and this will be removed. So what we need to do is to join this one to this one. We close this, okay, like this. So we're going to start from somewhere here, okay, then we'll continue in that order, so that we remove this, this and this. Okay, so let's go down. Okay, so let's start from somewhere here. Okay, let's start from somewhere here. So if you draw this one here, the first one from here, let's draw 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so the other one we start from somewhere here. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, then we have 1, 2, 3, 4. So we can connect this and this together. Connect this together. So that will remove the marked cubes. Okay, so like this and like this. Okay, so if you check this one now, so these cubes have been removed. Okay, so then we need to continue like this, and complete the diagram. Okay, so from here now, so we need to go, what's the distance? Let's check. That will be from here 1, 2, from here 1, 2, then 1, 2, 3. Okay, so let's go from here 1, 2, like this, 1, 2, then from here 2, let's go 1, 2, then from here 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, oh sorry, let's take that. Should be 1, 2, 3, 4. So here will be 1, 2, 3, 4. So of course, so we need to come down now like this. Join this to this. Then we join this to this. Okay, so finally we need to go 4 times here. From here 1, 2, 3, 4. So to come and meet this one, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so I think we are done. So you can see that we have removed the cubes at the front here. Okay, so that is what you need to get here. Let's go to the next question. That will be question 20. Eva collects data about the mass in kilograms of 30 different school bags. She wants to use the best representation to show her data. Explain why Eva should not use a bar chart. Okay, so look at the type of data she's collecting. So measured in kilograms. So that is data collected by measurement. That would be a continuous data. So when you have a continuous data, you can use a line graph. Okay, so that is one reason. Okay, so if you have a continuous data and you want to use bar charts, so the data must be a grouped one. It must be a grouped data. Okay, so some of the answers we could write here will be the data is a continuous data. So a bar chart is not expected there. So you can say because it is a continuous data. Another one is to say bar chart is used for discrete data. So another one is to say bar charts are used for a grouped continuous data. So you can write any one of these. Okay, so I can say the data is a continuous data. To pick one, the data is a continuous data. Okay, data is continuous. Okay, or I can say that a bar chart or bar charts are used. Okay, so I can say a bar chart, okay, is used for a discrete data, is used, okay, for a discrete data, okay. So, or you can say that a bar chart is used for a grouped continuous data. That is when the continuous data is grouped, okay. So let's go to the next question, question 21. Here are some numbers. Ravish arranges the numbers in order of size, starting with the smallest. Write the third number in this list. So just like what I used to tell average students, when you see a number like this, so you can always add 0. So this should be like 4.40, and informally you can read this as 4.40, okay, and this will be 5.20, so which could be read as 5.20 informally, okay. So here now, if you want to arrange the rearrange the numbers now, okay, so the smallest should be 3.45, okay. So you have 3.45. Then now we have numbers that starts with 4. Now we have 4.4, or let's say 4.40. We have 4.31, and we have 4.53. So the smallest among these will be 4.31, read as 4.31, then followed by 4.40, then followed by 4.53, and of course 5.2 is the highest. So we're going to have 4.4 here as the third number, 4.4. Okay, so the reason I said you should be pronouncing this as 4.40, okay, is for students who used to get confused, okay, and you can see that 4.31 is bigger than 4.4. So, but if you pronounce it informally like that, at least that will always help you. So let's go to the next question. So that will be question 22. Jamila asks a group of children what food they eat for breakfast. The Venn diagram shows the number of children and what they eat for breakfast. Okay, so you have the diagram there. Show this information on the dot plot. Okay, so that means we have the x-axis for number of different foods eaten, and we have the y-axis for the number of children, that is the frequency. So let's start with one food. Okay, so look at this, this, okay, 4 people eat cereal, while 1 person eats eggs, and 4 people eat toast, okay, only. Okay, so these 3 people eat only one food, so that will be 1 add 4, 1 add 4, that will be 5, 5 add 4, that will be 9. So for one food only, so when x equals to 1, so we have 9. So you have to know the value of a line here. So let's see, this is 0, this will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so that means a line here will be 2, we have 5 here, and we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So the value of a line here is 1. Okay, so if we have 1 here, so we have 9 people, so 9 will be here. So for one food only. Okay, so this is good. Then let's go for 2 kinds of food. So it will be this, that is 1, and it will be this. Okay, so that will be 3. So 1 add 3, so that will be 4. Okay, so let me use different signs so that you not get confused. So we have this one here, so and we have this one here. So these people eat 2 kinds of food. Okay, so that is 1, 2 against 4 people, so it will be here, so that will be another one. And for 3 will be this. When x equals to 3, how many people do you have? We have 2 people. So you can say this one here 2. So when x equals to 3 kinds of food, okay, to be, we have 2 people there, so it will be here. So of course there is no child who doesn't eat any type of food, so that means, so there will be a point here. Okay, so there is no child who does not eat a type of meal. Okay, so we have to share this. So we have these 4 points. Okay, so please, this is very important. Okay, so let's go to the next question. That will be question 23. Samira grows some sunflowers. She buys 4 types of sunflower seed and labels them A, B, C, and D. She uses this table to record the number of each type of seed that grows. Okay, we have them like this. So next year she wants to buy the type of seed that is most likely to grow. So write the type of seed that is mostly likely to grow. Okay, so for this, if you want to compare them, so by mere looking will not solve the problem. So you have to convert them to the same number. So, and the better option is to express them as percentages. Okay, so for type A, it will be 15 out of 20 multiplied by 100%. So this is what you should do for this. Then if you do this, you should get 75%. So for this one too, you will do 35 over 50. 35 over 50 times 100%. So this will give you, I think, 70%. So for the third one, you should do 25 out of 40 multiplied by 100%. So this should give you 62.5%. And for type D, so you should do 5 over 10 times 100%. Of course, that is a half, that is 50%. So you can see that type A is the best option. So we put A here. So 24, write a number in the box to complete these statements. Okay, so this divided by, you can say 2 over 1 will give us this. So to reverse this, it will be this multiplied by the inverse of this, 1 over 2. Okay, so will give us this. So that means 3 over 2 times 1 over 2. So this will be 3 over 4 will give us this. Okay, so question 25. So let's scroll now. Okay, so here is a drawing of a rectangle and a square. Okay, so for this, the length and the width of both shapes are measured in centimeters. All the measurements are even numbers. Okay, so the length and the width of the rectangles are different even numbers. Okay, we have different even numbers. So the two shapes are used to make this compound shape. Okay, let's go down to C. Okay, so the area of the compound shape is 32 centimeters squared. Find a possible length and possible width of the rectangle. To approach this question, so you have to take note of the given conditions. Okay, so the first one is that there are even numbers. Okay, so that means the numbers that could be here, here, and here should be even numbers. Okay, so that's the first one. And the second condition is that the length and width of the rectangle are different even numbers. Look at it. The length, okay, and the width are different numbers. Okay, so that means the length and the width can share the same number with the length or the side of the square. Okay, then the two shapes are used to make this compound shape now. So the area is giving us, okay, so the area is equals to 32 centimeter squared. Okay, so let's find a possible length and width, okay, for the rectangle. Okay, So to do this, to make it easy, so I can say, okay, this side should be x, this side should be y, and this side should be m. So from this now, if you want to consider the sides, so you can say that x, okay, is greater than y, okay, for instance. So, and from there, so x is also greater than m, okay, right? But m is greater than, let's see, but m is greater than y, yes, okay, so from what you have here, right? So this is correct. You can see according to the diagram here, x is greater than y, or is bigger than y, and then x is also bigger than m, okay, and here we know m is bigger than y. So if you write out the some even numbers, we have 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, and 16, for example, okay, and we know that the area of this rectangle here, it will be x, this is x times y, so it will be x times y, okay, then plus the area of this square should be m times m, because a side is m, so it will be m squared, okay, and these two should add up to 32, okay. So let's find the possible combinations now. So let's start. If y is equals to 2, for instance, and then x is equals to let's say 4, so that means we're going to have 4 times 2, that will be 8. So if you subtract 32 from 8, okay, so the number left cannot give us a square number, because this must be a square number, okay. So to cut it short, if x is equals to 8, okay, and then y is equals to 2, we're going to get 16, okay, then we are left with 16, okay, so that means we can get 4 squared here. So that means x can be equals to 8, then y can be equals to 2, and m will be equals to 4, okay. So you can see that x is greater than m, and then x is greater than y, okay, and then m is greater than 2. So that means the possible values of the length and the width of the rectangle will be 2 and 8 respectively. So I can come here, I can say the length is equals to 8 centimeters and the width is equals to 2 centimeters. Of course, we want to switch this, okay, like you're not considering the length the way they are, so you can take the length to be 2, okay. So if you take it to be 2, another possible option is to have 2 times, let's say, which one again? If you say 2 times 14, so we'll be left with 28, okay. 2 times 14, that will be 28, okay. So out of 32, the rectangle has taken 28, okay. So we'll be left with 4, okay. So which is a square number. So that means we can have another pair to be 2 times 14 for the rectangle, okay, plus 2 squared, that's the area of the square, and everything will still add up to 32. So don't forget that the rectangle must have different values, okay, for their length and breadth respectively. So this one is okay. So alternatively, you could write 2 and 14 respectively, okay. So you can write 2 and 14, okay. So that is how to tackle such question. So question 26, Hassan has 2.4 meters of string. He cut a piece of the string and gives this to Mike. So we don't know the size. So Mike cut his piece of string into 2 equal pieces. So each of these 2 pieces is 30 centimeters. So that means he has 2 times 30 centimeters, which is equals to 60 centimeters. Okay, so that means Hassan gave him 60 centimeters. Okay, So that means Hassan gives Mike 60 centimeters. Okay, so complete this sentence. Hassan gives dash percentage of a string to Mike. So it will be 60 centimeters over the total, which is 2.4 meters times 100%. So we have to convert this to centimeters. Okay, so if you remember the acronym, King Henry died by drinking chocolate milk. So in this case, meters will be here at the base. So we want to go to centimeters. So 1, 2. So you shift the decimal points 2 times. So that means you're going to have 6 over. So if you shift this one 2 times, 1, 2, it will be 240. Then multiply by 100%. So you have your calculator, so you can do this easily, right? So we know that 6 goes in 6 once. 6 times 4 is 24, right? So this will be 6 times 4 is 24. So that means we're going to have 4 here over 0. So 1 over 40 times 100%. So that would be 0.25 multiplied by 100%. So if you shift the decimal point 2 times, 1, 2. So we are going to get 25%. So it gives 25% to Mike. So question 27. Naomi and Angelique each think of a number with exactly 1 decimal place. Both numbers round to the same whole number. Write the largest possible difference between the two numbers. Okay. Let's take for instance, if you pick 2.5 as the first decimal number and the second decimal number as 2.9. Of course, this we round up to 3, and this will also round up to 3. Okay, so if you now find the difference, 2.9 subtract 2.5, this will give you 0.4. Of course, this is not the highest possible difference you will get. So if you pick 2.5 again, okay, so now let's go to 3 now, a whole number greater than these two. So that will be 3.4. Okay, so this will round to 3. So you can round off this to 3, and you round up this to 3. Okay, so if you do 3.4 subtract 2.5, okay, so this will give you 0.9. So you have 0.9. So always follow this pattern. Okay, so one we round up, okay, and the other we round off. Okay, so that's just the pattern. Okay, so if you are rounding up the two numbers, okay, so the difference will always be 0.4. But if you round up one and you round off the other, then the difference will always be 0.9. So that is just the trick there. So let's go to the next question. That will be question 28. 10 identical right-angled triangles are arranged to make a new shape. Okay, so let's see the question. So find the value of the angle marked A. Show your working. So we want to find the value of the angle marked A. So this is the angle here. Okay, so you need to know this angle already. This is 90 degrees. It is a right angle, and this are complementary angles. So that is, they add up to 90 degrees. So I can put X here. So I can say A plus X should be equals to 90 degrees. They are complementary angles. So how do we get the value of X? So we know that the sum of angles at a point is 360 degrees. So that means each of these, they are identical. So the angles are equal. So I can say that this X will be equals to 360 divided into 10. So X will be equals to 36. So that means I have A plus 36 to be equals to 90 degrees. So that means A will be equals to 90 degrees minus 36 degrees. And A will be equals to 54 degrees. That's the value of A. So question 29. The mean height of a group of 5 children is 120 centimeters. So So that means when n is equals to 5, so let me denote the mean by this sign. Okay, so the mean is equals to the mean height. Okay, the mean is equals to 120. Okay, and then the mode, that's the mode, is equals to 125. That is one group. Okay, 3 new children join the group. That means there are now 8. So the mean of the 8 children is 125. Okay, so when n is equals to 8, okay, the mean is equals to 125 centimeters, and then the mode, okay, is equals to 120. Okay, so the question is, here are 2 pairs of statements about the 3 new children who joined the group. Tick that sign for the correct statement in each pair. Okay, so we need to find the sum, okay, for each of these. Okay, this is group 1, okay, when n is equals to 5, and this is group 2 when n is equals to 8. So let's start with group 1. The formula for mean is mean is equals to summation x, that's the addition of their height, okay, over the number, that is n. So in this case, for the first group, the mean is 120. So we can get the summation of their height over, this will be 5. So if you cross multiply their total height now, okay, that's summation x will be equals to 120 times 5. Okay, so that will give us the sum of their height, which is equals to 600. Okay, so we can easily get this is for group 1. For the second group, when n equals to 8, okay, so I think I can write here, okay, by this side. So the summation of their height will just be straight away 125, okay, times 8. Okay, of course, this will give us 1,000. Okay, so that means the sum of the 3 girls, the sum of the height of the 3 girls that join them will be 400. That is 1,000 minus 600. That will be 400. So let's come here. So the 3 new children have a total height of 400 centimeters. This will be correct. Okay, for the second one, exactly one of the 3 new children must be 120 centimeters tall. Exactly 2 of the 3 new children must be 120 centimeters tall. Okay, so let's experience this. So when there were 5, okay, so the mode, okay, was 125. Okay, so let's say we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and the mode is 125. So that means 125 should appear at least 2 times. Okay, so it should appear at least 2 times. Okay, and the mean their mean height is 120. Okay, so that means we are going to have 120, okay, ones at least. Okay, then you can have others to be 120 something between 120 and 125. So this will be a different number, this will be a different number. Okay, so that is the meaning. Okay, so of course 125 will be the mode here because it appears 2 times, and no any other number appears 2 times. So we have 120 and others, right? Okay, so now that there are 8, okay, that means you have 1, 2, 3. Okay, so if you want the mode to be 120 now, okay, so that means we must have 2. So 120 must appear 2 times. So that will make the mode to be 3. So, and the mode will be 120 now. And of course, this one can be any other number between 120 and 125 with the 2 numbers excluded. Okay, so that is how you can get the answer. So this will be the correct option. Okay, so this will be the end of this video.